All right, here we go. New York Jets, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Let's go. Game is just beginning. Brees Hall, what do you got? All right, so we're 14:26 remaining in the first. Of course, it's 0-0. The Jets are on offense. There's the throw, there's the catch, there's the first down for the Jets. So the Jets have possession to start the game. Here we go. First and 10. So they give it to the running back who may have lost a yard on the play. Yeah, so they lose a yard, so it's going to be 2nd and 11 here. Oh, almost sacked. Throw it away before you lose a yard. And he's tackled. Looks like the quarterback runs and gains 1 yard, but there's a flag on the play. Let's take a look and see what this flag is. Penalty on the defense, the Buccaneers. Unbelievable. Taking a stupid penalty to begin the game. Absolutely unbelievable. What are these guys doing here? So they're now on the Buccaneers side of the field. So 13 minutes and 2 seconds. Clock is stopped. First and 10. Coming up for the New York Jets. Let's see what they got here. Fake it to the running back, and the quarterback will run and maybe pick up a yard. The Jets' offense, terrible choices. But they were saved by the penalty. So the penalty saves them on that drive. Now they will have a 2nd and 9 coming up here. And they run the ball. Might pick up 4 yards on that run. This Buccaneers defense, not to be played with. So they give them 5 yards on that run. So it's going to be 3rd and 4 coming up here. There's the throw. And there's the catch. First down, Jets. Winfield Jr. Surprised there was no penalty called. Looked like he went helmet to helmet on the QB there, but regardless, it's 1st and 10. New York Jets on the 31-yard line. There's the throw. They try the screen. Might have picked up a yard, maybe there. Not a high quality play. So it will be 2nd and 9 coming up here. So the current drive, 9 plays, 41 yards, 4 minutes and 20 seconds so far here. All right, he's going to pass it. He throws it. Oh, incomplete. And there's a flag on the play. Is Tampa Bay about to take a pass interference? Pass interference here? Another penalty. Pass interference on the defense. This is absolutely unbelievable. 2 terrible penalties that keep this drive alive. I don't know what they're thinking here, but they are giving the Jets chance after chance after chance after chance. 1st and 10 on the 26-yard line. And there's the catch. Oh, Hall catches it, but he catches it out of bounds. So, 5 minutes into the game, and the drive is still alive at 2nd and 1. So it looks like they changed it. They said he was out of bounds, but it looks like he was inbounds. So they give him the 9 yards. They give it to the running back, who picks up the first down. So first down, New York Jets. Oh, there is a flag on the play. Let's see what the flag is here. Illegal formation on the offense. So Smith. So it goes from 2nd and 1. Now it is 2nd and 6. So now a penalty goes against the Jets instead of the penalties that have been going against the Buccaneers. So here we go. 2nd and 6. They give it right back to the running back who got the first down. And this time, no first down for you. You're going to pick up maybe a yard, 2 at the max. But the clock is continuing to tick down. This drive is about to hit 6 minutes in total. So 3rd and 4 coming up. 9:05 in the first quarter remaining. Tampa Bay on defense. He launches it over the receiver's head, and it will be 4th down coming up here. 4th and 4. Looks like the Jets will go for the field goal kick, as Wilson could not bring it in. All right, here comes the field goal kick to put some points on the board, the first points of the game. And the field goal is good. So the New York Jets take a 3-point lead on the first drive of the game. All right. So, Buccaneers down 3-zip to the New York Jets. Let's take a quick peek here. Ooh, the Vikings already up 7-0 on the Bengals. That's not good. Texans and Jaguars tied at 0. Commanders up 7-0 on the Raiders. Colts up 7-3 on the Titans. Both teams have points in that game. Falcons and the Panthers 0-0. Rams Eagles also 0-0. Packers Browns 0-0. And then, of course, the game Jets Buccaneers. Jets up 3-zip. Oh, the Eagles just scored. Touchdown. They're up 6-0 on the Rams. Should be a very interesting game there. And we will see what the Bengals can pull off with Jake Browning at quarterback. He's got Higgins. He's got Chase. They've got a good running back. Can he step up and get this team a win over the Vikings? Gotta find out. See what the Rams can do against the Eagles. I mean, the Commanders should have no problem disposing of the Raiders today. The Panthers and Falcons is really a pick 'em. Who really knows? Steelers up 7-0 on the Patriots. 5 minutes into the Packers Browns games, and the Packers 0 and the Browns 0. So that's all tied up. All right, here we go. Comes the run up to about the 33, 34-yard line. Some good field start for Baker Mayfield and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Baker last week, 215 yards, 2 touchdowns, and most importantly, 0 interceptions. All right, here we go. So the Buccaneers will start off their drive with 8 minutes and 46 seconds left in the first quarter. Where is Mike Evans? They get some movement. They give it to the running back. The running back picks up a few yards on the first play of the drive. So still no Chris Godwin. They give it to the running back again, who looks like they lost a yard on that play, but there's a flag. Another flag. This is the game of flags. Face mask defense. So we got an automatic first down for the Buccaneers from the face mask penalty. Oh, nice run. Bucky Irving with a nice run picks up about 8 yards, but there's a flag on the play. Unbelievable. Holding on the offense. Man, this is absolutely pathetic. There's been like five flags in the first 7 minutes. This is unbelievable. Are the Buccaneers here to win? Are they here to just hand the Jets 3 more points and then turn the ball over or kick the ball off after taking penalties? All right, here we go. So that 8-yard run has been taken away. 1st and 18. Baker has it. He throws it. We get a screen. So, Bucky Irvin with the first down. Oh, nice run. The screen does it well. And that's a 20-something yard run after the pass, after the catch, I should say. Oh, and all the defense, they kind of go to one side, and Bucky gets to the other side, and he gets down to the 31-yard line, and they give it to Bucky to run the ball, and he picks up about 3 yards on the run. Nowhere near what he picked up on. Oh, here we go. Oh, look at that. The Eagles with the tush push get into the end zone. And it's 7-0 Eagles over the Rams early on in that game. Another screen. And that one, not even close. They lose yards. They go to the well too many times on that play. All right, 3rd and 9 coming up here. Where is Mike Evans on the field? Look for Mike Evans. Baker. Oh my God, Baker Mayfield. Why? He throws the ball. It's so low that the receiver can't catch it. But there's a flag on the play. But it's a holding on the offense. What is going on here? Tampa Bay's 5th penalty, and we're still in the first quarter. So it's going to be 3rd and 19. And there we see Tristan Wirfs on the sidelines with Chris Godwin. Luke Gedicke's out as well. Man, the Buccaneers are 2-0, but they have a lot of injuries, especially that Godwin injury. And look, what a stupid. Oh, he's going to run to the other side of the field, but he's only going to get a couple yards. But there's a flag on the play. And that flag will go against Tampa Bay as well. Tampa Bay, can you do anything besides get penalties? This is pathetic. Holding on the offense again. So combined, there's been 8 penalties in this game, and we're like 8 minutes into the game. So, and the Jets again do not decline the penalty. So Baker Mayfield, go ahead and find Mike Evans downfield and stop being so useless. These little screen passes are going to do nothing for you. Throw it to Evans. Oh my God, they threw it to Evans, and there may be a pass interference. What is the flag on? Is another flag on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? Pass interference on the defense. Automatic first down. Oh my goodness. Absolutely bananas. Oh, that was definitely a hold on Evans. So Tampa Bay somehow escapes that 3rd and 29, and they give it right back to the running back who picks up probably about 2 yards on the run. So down to about 5 minutes, Buccaneers have 39 yards in penalties and 43 yards in offense. That is absolutely insane. So they give him 3 yards on the run, so it's 2nd and 7 coming up here. And another screen run, or screen catch and run, but they only pick up about 2 or 3 yards on that run. Trying a little too hard with the screens here. Just keep going to the same play over and over again. You got Mike Evans on the team. Throw him the damn ball. All right, 3rd and 4. Third down conversions. They're 0-2, but yet penalties. And there's another flag on the play. Holding on the offense. Absolutely disgusting. So another holding penalty on the Buccaneers. This is absolutely outrageous. 3rd and 14 coming up here. Mayfield is 3 of 4 for 32 yards. Baker tries another screen play. It's time to move on. Baker has it. He launches it. And he finds Mike Evans. And there's a flag on the play. Holding on the offense again. What? They find Evans. He gets inside the 10. And there's another penalty. Man, Tampa Bay is fucking trash. Fifth holding penalty, and now it's 3rd and 24. Tristan Wirfs, we see him on the outside. He doesn't get penalties, but unfortunately, he's not playing. So this offensive line just does nothing but wants to commit penalties all day. And they give it to the running back on 3rd and 24 so he can pick up 3 yards. Yeah, great decision, offensive coordinator. So it looks like the field goal will come out for the Bucs. They'll go for the field goal attempt. Unbelievable, this Tampa Bay team. All right. 54-yard. And the field goal is good. They tied the game up. They should have had so many more opportunities to take the lead. But unfortunately, they had like 9 penalties on one drive. Like, what are we doing here? Like, are you trying to keep Are you trying to keep the Jets in the game? Are you trying to make it competitive by getting 1,500 penalties on the first drive? What are you doing? Baker Mayfield, make better decisions and stop taking so many penalties on the offensive line. It is disgusting what I'm seeing here. All right, so let's check in with a couple other games here and see the scores of the other games here. So Bengals are down 14-0 to the Vikings. That is not good. Jaguars up 7-0 on the Titans. Colts up 10-3 on the Titans. Excuse me, Texans are up on losing to the Jaguars 7-0. Commanders are up 7-3 on the Raiders. Eagles up 7-3 on the Rams. Steelers 7-0 on the Patriots. The Panthers up 7-zip on the Falcons. And it is still scoreless between the Browns and the Packers with 4.5 minutes remaining in the first quarter in that game. So, the Bengals down 14-0 to the Vikings, and the Vikings have possession of the ball with 6 minutes left in the first quarter. No Joe Burrow. Vikings might blow them out. Bengals start off 2-0 in the regular season, and they may just blow the rest of the games without Joe Burrow. Unbelievable. They get T. Higgins, Brown, and Chase, and they're down 14-zip. But here we go. 3-3, and the Bucs will go ahead and kick off the ball. So here we go. So Taylor started their first drive 4 for 5 for 24 yards, so not terrible. Unfortunately, penalties helped them and went against them as well. Launches it. Oh, nice catch. Nice catch for the first down. Beautiful throw by Taylor, and they get the catch. And a nice gain of 17 yards. And Bryce Hall, oh my goodness, what a run. Picks up about 15 yards with that run play. And another first down for the Jets. And they give it right back to him. Unfortunately, that time, he only picks up about a yard. So we'll be 2nd and 9 coming up with 1:05 left in the first quarter. So the Bucs, their offense, 9 penalties on the first drive. Taylor throws it, and it's going to be incomplete. And there's a flag on the play. Another flag. And that's holding on the offense. And I can't believe the amount of penalties. This is so ridiculous. All right, so 2nd and 19 here coming up. There's the throw, there's the catch, and he's tackled immediately after about a 5-yard pickup there. So it picks up 5 yards. We're going to have a 3rd and 14 for the Jets here. But there's 20 seconds on the game clock. So this will probably end the first quarter. Unless the Jets decide to get a playoff before the quarter ends. They may just try and draw them off sides. Probably be successful the way. Yeah, that's it for the first quarter. And there's a flag on the play. So they pick up the flag because the clock expired before he jumped off sides. And after the first quarter, we are all tied at 3 points apiece. 3 points apiece here. All right. Let's take a quick peek here. See if there's any movement in the other games currently ongoing. Vikings still up 14-0. Colts are now up 10-3 on the Titans. Jaguars still hold a 7-0 lead. Commanders still up 7-3 over the Raiders. Rams are up on the Eagles 10-3. Wow. There you go. Steelers still up 7-0 on the Patriots. And the Panthers up 7-zip on the Falcons. The first quarter has ended, and Green Bay and Cleveland are tied at 0. So no points in that game. So Breece Hall, 4 carries for 19 yards in the first quarter. Look at Bucky, 5 carries for 16 yards. He had that big run that came back because of the holding call. All right, here we go. Back to some live action. There's the catch. Oh, nice grab. Close to a first down, but will not quite get the first down. Enjoy the Red Zone, the Normalty channel with Ryan Taylor. Hopefully your team is doing well today. Because all Tampa Bay is doing is picking up penalties. So 4th and 4 coming up. The Jets will go for a field goal here. 42-yard field goal attempt here coming up. Not sure what the ref just said. I'm sure it wasn't that important, though. All right, 4th and 4, 42-yard attempt. The Jets attempting to take the lead back. And that field goal is good. So there you have it. The New York Jets taking a 6-3 lead over Tampa Bay. What is going on in Tampa Bay? They're in Tampa Bay, and Tampa Bay has like 9 penalties on the first drive. How do you pick up 9 penalties, 5 of them holding? How can you be so undisciplined to pick up that many penalties? You only had 1 drive in the first quarter, and Mike Evans with a big catch, nope, comes back. Bucky with a huge run, nope, it's coming back. Penalties, holds. Tampa Bay trying to lose their undefeated streak today because of penalties. It's absolutely unbelievable. So the Bengals now have the ball with 1:05 left in the first, down 14-0. The Rams up 10-7 on the Eagles. That is a very interesting game. Steelers have possession of the ball and they're up 7-0 on the New England Patriots. Colts now up 16-3 on the Titans. Feel like the Colts are going to destroy the Tennessee Titans today. The Raiders have scored a field goal, so 7-3. They are down to the Commanders. But here we go. There's the kick. So the Buccaneers will get their second drive of the game. And they will run the ball out and pick up about 24 yards on the run back. So here comes Baker Mayfield in the offense of the Buccaneers. Let's try and not get a penalty every second play of the drive here. Absolutely atrocious first drive, and they still somehow ended up with 3 points. All right. Baker keeps it, he throws it, and it's incomplete. Looks like it's off the hands of Mike Evans. All right, 2nd and 10 here coming up for the Bucks. He holds it. He launches it. What a catch. One-handed grab. Let's see that replay. One-handed grab. He caught it, controlled, pushed out of bounds. Beautiful catch. That is incredible. Huge play by Ajoka. Baker Mayfield 3 of 4 for 52 yards. And Baker fakes it to the running, gives it right back to number 2, and he picks up a few yards there. There they see the replay of the big one-handed grab. So back-to-back catches, and they give it to the running back, who he is sacked for a big loss, but there's a flag on the play. The referee picks up the flag and says no flag on the play. So that's a loss of how many yards? A few. So it's going to be 3rd and 8 coming up for the Bucks. So here we go. Total yards, Jets 86, Bucks 74. 3rd and 8. And he throws it. There's a catch for a first down. So there you have it. First down, Tampa Bay. And another screenplay. Oh, this one is very successful. Gets him down inside the 5-yard line. All right, so they're on the 5-yard line. Touchdown, Mike Evans. Let's go. Mike Evans with the touchdown. And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers put up the touchdown. Evans runs, gets inside, and it's right to him. And the Bucks will attempt the extra point here. And the field goal is good. So that will give the Buccaneers a 4-point lead. All right, so at least they got Evans a touchdown. Get him a little bit more involved here, but better than nothing. So 10-6, Buccaneers lead in the first quarter. All right, so the Bengals Vikings game, first quarter just ended. Rams still up 10-7 on the Eagles. Steelers now up 14-0 on the Patriots. That could end up being a beat down. Jaguars still up 7-0 on the Texans. The Panthers, how about the Panthers up 7-0 on the Falcons? Check this Eagles game out here. So Stafford threw a pick, but he's also got a touchdown. He's 5 of 10 for 70 yards. And then if we look at Hurts doesn't have any. Hurts 2 of 5 for 16 yards, 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Saquon Barkley, 4 carries for 4 yards. Jalen Hurts, 4 carries for 22 yards. A.J. Brown still has not have a reception. Man, they really need to get A.J. Brown in the game. I don't know what's going on with Jalen Hurts, but he's just not throwing the ball well. All right, looks like we're going to get back to some live action here. Tampa Bay kicks the ball. The Jets will run it back 25, 30. Might have got to the 31-yard line on the kick return. So the clock stops with 11 minutes, 11 seconds left in the first half. All right. So Taylor, 7 of 8 for 56 yards. Not too bad. But let's take a quick peek and see what he can do on this drive. First and 10 on the 34-yard line. And, oh, that's going to be a 5-yard loss. They try the screenplay and they are extremely unsuccessful. So that is going to be a loss of yards for the Jets. He threw it and there was a defensive player right there waiting for him. Morrison. So it's a 4-yard loss, 2nd and 14 coming up here. All right, Taylor has the ball. He steps back and he's tripped up. Then he's tackled. So it looks like he'll pick up about 4 yards on his feet. So that'll take him back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and 10 coming up here. Rushing yards 35-14 in favor of the Jets. All right, 3rd and 10 coming up here. And Taylor launches it, and it's going to be caught. Is it enough for the first down, though? It's right around the 1st-yard line. Is it enough to pick up the first down is the question. Oh, threw it just in time before he got taken down. So 4th and 1. So they do not get the first down. It's going to be 4th and 1. They're 4th and 5 on fourth down completions this year. And oh man, not even close. Lost like 3 yards. The Buccaneers defense come through. Just absolutely terrible. They were better off going for a quarterback sneak or a tush push. But instead they turned the ball over on downs. Man, the Jets defense looking pretty bad, but the offense looking even worse. But here we are yet again. Going to be a turnover on downs. So Tampa Bay will pick up the ball here, see what they can do. So the Bengals lose possession, and now the Vikings have the ball already up by 14 points. Colts up 17-3 on the Titans. That's going to be a domination. Still 7-3 Commanders over Raiders in the second quarter. Hey, the Rams now have possession of the ball, and they are up 10-7 on the Eagles. The Patriots have put up a touchdown. They're down 14-7 in the second. And the Falcons still no points, down 7-0. Over the Falcons. The Falcons down 7-0 to the Panthers. The Packers are up 3-0 on the Browns. I feel like a lot of people thought the Packers would absolutely demolish the Browns. Still early, only in the second quarter with 8 minutes and 15 seconds, but still, it was scoreless in the first quarter, and the Packers still only up by 3. Let's take a quick look at the Bengals. Jake Browning. He's 3 of 7 for 14 yards and an interception. Yeah, they are going to desperately miss Joe Burrow over the next 3 months. They start off 2-0, and they will probably miss the playoffs because their backup quarterback likes to throw picks. But here we go. Buccaneers start off. They give it to the running back. The running back picks up about 8 yards on the first run. Give it right back to the running back, who gets back to the line of scrimmage. So it will be 3rd down coming up here. And there's a flag on the play. Is this a holding? Is that what we're going to get here? Oh, no, they pick up the flag for the 3rd time today. They've picked up the flag, and it will be 3rd down coming up here. So 3rd and 3 coming up for the Buccaneers. Baker, locate Mike Evans. No, he doesn't. He gives it to the running back, and the running back gets the first down and then some. Oh, but there's a flag on the play. A flag on the play. holding on the offense. So the running back gets the first down, but it's coming back because Tampa Bay doesn't know how to not get 1,500 penalties. Who had over under 15 penalties in the first half? Because if you're taking the over, you're probably going to hit. 12 penalties combined so far with 8 minutes left in the first half. And it's a third and 13 for Tampa Bay here. Baker has it, and it's batted down. And do they call it a fumble or just incomplete? Looks like it's just an incomplete pass by Baker Mayfield as the ball was batted down in the air. No, Baker clenching his fist. That is not a good thing. So 4th and 13. So the Jets turn the ball over on downs in on their side of the field. And the Buccaneers do nothing with it and punt the ball away. And it's a fair catch on the 18-yard line. So the clock stops with 7 minutes and 40 seconds left in the first half. And the New York Jets will take possession only down by 4 points. Only down by 4. Any movement here? Bengals still down 14. No points. Rams have added a field goal, now up 13-7 over the Eagles. Very interesting. Panthers have also added a field goal, and they are up 10-0 on the Falcons. 5:45 left in the first half of the Packers-Browns games, and the Packers up 3-0. So not much movement in the scores of the other games. The Vikings have just added a field goal to their lead, up 17-0 over the Bengals. Steelers up 14-7 on the Patriots. The Patriots have possession of the ball though. Titans have added a field goal on their end. They're now down 17-6. That is about all. Panthers now up 10-0. And then we have this game. The Buccaneers and the Jets. And the Jets give it to the running back. And running back picks up about 4 or 5 yards, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see what the flag is. Offsides on the Jets. Excuse me. Offense on the Bucks. Excuse me. So the Bucks eat another penalty here. So it will be 1st and 5. Taylor keeps the ball, gives it to, oh, that's going to be a loss. And it will be 2nd down coming up. So a nice tackle by the Buccaneers. That will be a loss. And they show a replay of a holding call on the Bucks, but it doesn't get called by the referees. And they give it to the running back, and the running back continues, picks up some yardage there, probably with 3 yards shy of the 1st down there. So let's see what the official yardage is. So it's 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4 coming up for the Jets. So what can the Buccaneers defense pull off? Under 6 to go in the 1st half. And the Jets, there's a flag. It's incomplete, but there was a flag thrown. So let's see what the flag is here. Illegal shift on the offense. Unbelievable. So it's going to be 4th and 4 because they declined the penalty. So the Jets will punt the ball. So here comes a Jets punt. The first punt for the Jets. And he catches it on the 29 and is tackled immediately. So no yards after the catch. The clock stops with 5 minutes, 41 seconds. And here we are. Tampa Bay will take over with the ball. See exactly what they can do here. Have a quick peek, see if there's any differences here. Bengals still 0 points on the board. Packers still up 3-0. Patriots down 14-7, but Patriots have possession of the ball. Rams still up 13-7 over the Eagles. Commanders up 10-3 on the Raiders. There we go. Still 7-3. Jaguars over the Texans in the second with 6 minutes left. It's the biggest surprise, I would say, the Rams up 13-7 on the Eagles. And the Packers only a 3-point lead with the 2-minute warning happening. Packers 3-0 on the Browns. So as we wait for the action to come back here, Ryder Cup coming up September 27th and 28th. Hockey and basketball both return next month. So playoffs. Sports is back. Hockey, football, basketball, all ongoing at the same time. Tampa Bay, 3 straight seasons starting 2-0. All right, Baker Mayfield in the offense of the Buccaneers out on the field. Don't be afraid to throw the ball to Mike Evans. And there's a flag on the play. Oh my God. Got a false start on the offense? Oh, it's a false start on the offense. If there's a penalty, you know it's going down, and it's going down because it's committed by the Buccaneers because they do nothing but commit penalties. Just atrocious. So 1st and 15 coming up here. All right. Oh, incomplete pass. Mike Evans dropped the ball. Let's see that replay. Is she to go off his hands? Oh, right off his hands. That not only should have been a catch, that should have been a first down. That's a rare drop by Mike Evans, who's got the only touchdown of the game today. Just absolutely brutal. Baker. And there's a catch. Not quite enough for a first down, but Mike Evans hauls that one in. So it's going to be 3rd and 9 here. 3rd and 9. Buccaneers. Mayfield, 8 of 11 for 111 yards so far today. Under 5 to go in the first half. 3rd and 9. And here, Baker Mayfield will get sacked, and he fumbles the ball. But the Buccaneers recover. Unbelievable. Baker Mayfield loves to fumble the ball. And it's just up to whether the team can reclaim the ball or they turn the ball over. And there's the punt. And they call a fair catch on the 38-yard line. So Tampa Bay punts the ball away. Whew. Still 10-6. Very, very close. Oh, the Bengals are on the board with a field goal. Only down by 14 points now. Not much movement. Still 3-zip for the Packers there over the Browns. Commanders and Raiders all tied up at 10. The Panthers have kicked a field goal. They're up 10-zip on the Falcons. All right, here we go. And the Jets run the ball. Doesn't look like any gain there. Might have got back to the line of scrimmage. If they're being generous, they'll give them 1 yard. Both teams still have all three timeouts. Just over 3.5 minutes left. They give it to the running back again, who might have picked up 3 yards on that run. All right, yeah, they give him 3 yards, so it's going to be 3rd and 7 here coming up. All right, Taylor steps back, and he fumbles the ball. And the Buccaneers recover the ball. It's going to be a turnover. It's Vita Vea with the recovery. Let's go. So they fumble. Vita Vea recovers. And it's a turnover. Strip sack downtown. So it was Winfield Jr. with the strip sack. Vita Vea recovers. And Tampa Bay will have a 1st and 10 on the 33-yard line. Baker holds it. He's got tons of time to throw it, and he doesn't. And there's flags all over the play. And what are the chances this is a holding call against the Buccaneers? It's a face mask on the defense, number 72, and it's an automatic 1st down for Tampa Bay. And the replay seems to indicate there was no face mask on the call or on the play, but the referees call it. So 14 penalties so far in the first half, just under 2.5 to play in the first half. And they give it to the running back, who was going to lose some serious yards. The Jets defense doing pretty good against the run of the Buccaneers. And that will do it. The 2-minute warning has arrived. So as we are here, 2-minute warning. Let's take another quick peek here. The Packers still only up 3-0 on the Browns. And it's 4th and 1. Patriots still down 14-7 to the Steelers with 1:06 left in the half. Patriots have possession. Eagles have possession at the 2-minute warning, down 16-7 to the Rams. Jaguars 7-3 on the Texans. That's a very low scoring game as well. What is going on with the Packers only having a field goal and it's halftime? So that's quite interesting. The Packers up 3-0 at halftime over the Browns. The Packers offense looked pretty good the first 2 weeks. Not so much now. Or this game. Vikings have it at 14, 4th and 16 at their own 17-yard line. So it looks like they're going to punt the ball here with 3 minutes left in that first half of that game. All right, here we go. Baker has the ball. He passes it. And it's going to be a pickup of a couple yards, not much of a gain there. And the Jets use their first timeout. Still have 2 timeouts remaining. Tampa has all 3 of their timeouts remaining. All right, 3rd and 11, so they lost a yard. Clock stops at 1:54 left in the first half. Baker has it. He throws it. And might have picked up 2 yards. And it's going to be 4th down. And the Jets use their second timeout. So the Jets, 1 timeout remaining. But they will receive the ball with 1:47 left in the first half. The Buccaneers will receive the second half kickoff. So Tampa will get the ball back. Oh, so Tampa is going to elect to go for a field goal. It's only a 33-yard attempt, so realistically they should put 3 more points on the board. Let's see if they're successful. And they are. The field goal is good, and the Buccaneers up 13-6 over the Jets. There we see Tommy B hoisting the Lombardi a couple years ago when Tampa Bay won the Super Bowl in their own home stadium. Let's take a peek here. So 1:43 left in the first half. Jets have 1 timeout remaining. The Bucs will kick the ball off here. And there's the kickoff. And it goes way back in the end zone. And they will take a knee touchback. So here comes the Jets offense to try to put some points on the board before halftime. They're down by 7. All right, Taylor has the ball. He throws it. And the ball is batted down, so it's going to be incomplete. Now, Tampa's defense here is going to have to be careful and not get 500 penalties. Nine plays for 0 or negative yards for the Jets. So the Jets are beating the Jets. And incomplete pass. It's going to be 3rd and 10 coming up here. Are the Jets going to give the ball right back to the Buccaneers with more than a minute remaining in the first half? Third and 10 coming up here. All right, big play here coming up for the Jets. See what they can pull off. Oh, he's sacked. And there's a flag on the play. But is it a flag on the Jets? It's a holding on the offense. The flag will be declined, and the Jets will punt the ball. The Jets are being the Jets. So Tampa Bay will receive the ball here with potential time on the clock to put up some more points. And there's the punt. And, oh, nice tackle. He catches it and he's tackled immediately around the 27-yard line of the Buccaneers. So there you have it. Tampa Bay will get the ball back. All right, so the Bengals-Vikings game at the 2-minute warning. 1st and 10 at the Minnesota 36. So the Bengals trying to put some points on the board before halftime. The Rams now up 19-7 over the Eagles. And here we go. Baker Mayfield in the offense of the Buccaneers. And they run the ball and pick up a couple yards, pick up 4 yards to be exact. And the clock continues to tick. Baker has the ball. He looks around, a screen throw, and a couple tackles broken. Picks up a couple yards before running out of bounds. So that stops the clock with 56 seconds left in the half. 2 broken tackles, and he gets out of bounds to stop the clock so they don't have to waste a timeout. So 8-yard pickup, it's going to be 3rd and 2. And they give it to the running back who cannot pick up the first down. Looks like he may have just gotten back to the line of scrimmage. And the Jets use their final timeout and it's fourth down. So the Jets all out of timeouts, and it's going to be 4th and 2, and there's an injury on the field. And it looks like so the Jets defensive player is down, being checked on. They're going to an injury timeout here. Gonna be absolutely brutal. All right, let's take a quick peek here. See what just happened. The Vikings just got another touchdown. Did he throw another pick? No, Browning. He still only has one interception. So Wentz also has oh no, that's a touchdown. So Wentz outplaying Browning. Not too surprised at that. What is going on here? Jamar Chase one carry. Chase Brown has 7 carries for 4 yards. Something is not right. T. Higgins has 1 reception for 14 yards. Chase has 2 receptions for 3 yards. What is going on with this offense? Jake Browning, 10 of 16 for 55 yards and an interception. Man, the Bengals, what is going on here? Colts now up 20-6. Packers and Browns officially at halftime. So here we go. The New York Jets will get the ball yet again before half. 52 seconds on the clock. We're going to see a punt here from the Bucks. And that will go down. Looks like it bounces off the field out of bounds. So the clock drips down to 45 seconds. And the defensive player that was down is jogging in to the locker room. So he's good enough to jog. All right. The Jets. The Jets in the second quarter have -7 yards. Like, Jets, why you suck? All right, so they're on the 34-yard line, their own 34, and don't take a sack. Oh, he's going to run for the first down. So the Jets quarterback runs for the first down. Unfortunately, that is going to eat up a shit ton of time on the clock. All right, so the clock stops with 28 seconds left in the first half. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Not too sure. I mean, he picked up the first down on his feet, but ate up a lot of clock with no timeouts left. And he's gonna. Oh, he throws it. It's picked off. And it's a pick six. Pick six for the Buccaneers. Dean gets it and all the way to the end zone. Vita Vea is pumped. A pick six out of nowhere. And the Jets continue to be the Jets. And here comes the extra point attempt. And the extra point is good. So it is a 14-point Tampa Bay lead. And look at the middle of the field. You've got a Jets player wide open, and you throw it to the guy who has a player on him. Unbelievable. The Jets and the Buccaneers will receive the ball after halftime. The Jets defense is going to have to come alive in the second half. They're going to need their own interception, their own pick six, because their offense doesn't seem like they're good enough to get in the end zone. And Jamal Dean, a 55-yard interception return for a touchdown, his second of his career. And the Bucs punt the ball, and they return it to the 34 yard line with 12 seconds left. All right. First half is about to end here. And they just take a knee to kill the clock. And that will end it for the first half. So it's halftime, and Tampa Bay is up 20-6. This game, not that competitive. All right, so it is now halftime. All right, so it is halftime. I'm going to go grab a little snack, and I will catch you after halftime. All right, here we go. Second half. And the Bucks run it out to about the 23-yard line. All right, so Tampa Bay gets the ball, starts the second half. See what yards they can put on the board here. So third quarter has begun. And they run the ball. Bucky takes it. Oh my, nice run. Picks up about 15 yards with that run. So a nice run to start this drive. So another first down up to the 39-yard line. They give it right back to the running back, who picks up about another 3 or 4 yards with that run. All right. 2nd and 7, so they give him 3 yards for that carry. And they go with the screenplay. Ooh, going to be about 2 yards short of the first down with that run after the catch. 3rd and 2 coming up here for the Bucks. Mayfield 11 of 14 for 117. 3rd and 2. Can the Jets defense get a stop? Baker has it. He throws it. It's a catch right down the middle, and it's going to be a first down, Tampa Bay. Gives it right back to the running back, who's going to pick up probably about 5 yards with that run. Nice little run. And that's White with the carry that time. Flag. And there's a holding on the offense. Another holding penalty on the Buccaneers. So Quincy Williams, the left back, he's out for the game. It's going to be a shoulder injury, and he will not return for the Jets. And it's going to be a 1st and 20. And they throw it. Little screen pass. Pick up some yards. So total plays, each team has 32 total plays. But the Jets are down by 14 points. All right, 2nd and 13, so they pick up 7 yards on that screen run. And they give it back to the running back, who Maybe picks up about 3 yards on that run. Not a huge. So no, they give him 4 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 9. 4 minutes into the third quarter here. 3rd and 9 coming up. Baker Mayfield up to 134 yards, 13 of 16. Having a pretty decent day. Unfortunately, his team has about 15 holding penalties. Baker has it. Look for Evans. Do not get sacked. And Baker will run, and he will get the first down. So Baker Mayfield uses his feet and picks up the first down. Baker with a couple quick jukes and jives escapes and picks up the first down with his feet. So they give it to the running back, who is going to lose a couple yards on that run. So it looks like they lose about 2 yards. So 8 plays on the drive, 43 yards. It's over 5.5 minutes. And there we see Mike Evans at the bottom of the screen. And Evans hauls it in, does he? That's a Tampa Bay first down. Mike Evans hauls it in on the side. Yeah, both feet are definitely down. He's got possession. He gets his knee down. So there we go. First down, Tampa Bay. And they give it to the running back. And the running back only gets about a yard on that run. So Evans, 3 receptions. One against Sauce Gardner, 2 against others. Oh, incomplete. Looked for Evans again, but was not able to bring it in. See the replay. Oh, Evans 100% should have had that ball right through his hands. And it's 3rd and 9, Tampa Bay, with 8 minutes remaining in the third quarter. And a first down, Tampa Bay. So another first down by the Buccaneers. Gives it to the running back. Running back picks up maybe a yard. So it will be 2nd and goal as the clock hits 7 minutes remaining. in the third quarter. As long as Baker doesn't throw a pick here or they fumble, and they give it to the running back, and the running back is going to lose a yard. And he grabs the foot and holds on for dear life. So 3rd and goal coming up here. This drive about to hit 9 minutes. They are definitely taking time off the clock. Up by 14. And Baker throws it. And it's going to be incomplete. And that will bring up 4th and goal for the Bucs. And the receiver got open, but he slipped on the grass. And it goes incomplete. So another field goal attempt here for the Bucs. And that is good. So Tampa Bay adds 3 more points to their lead. And it is 23-6. Wow, the Vikings are up 34-3 on the Bengals. Terrible. The Packers now up 10-0 on the Browns. So they finally scored a touchdown there. Panthers are up 20-0 on the Falcons. Jaguars up 10-3 on the Texans. The Texans just not after making the playoffs, starting 0-2, and it's possible they may start 0-3 if the Jaguars hold on to that lead. I mean, most people thought the Texans would win their division, but it looks like it's going to be a Colts. It's still early on, but Colts look like they're going to improve to 3-0 as they are up 27-12 on the Titans. The Rams 26-14 over the Eagles. Patriots still only down by a touchdown against the Steelers, 14-7. And the Commanders add more points on the board. Commanders up 27-10. Steelers up by 7 points. Let's just take a peek at the player stats here. Aaron Rodgers, 11 for 16, 89 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Metcalf, 3 receptions for 32 yards and a touchdown. And then you got Drake May, 17 of 25 for 166, also 1 touchdown, 1 pick. All right, there's the kickoff. And here comes the Jets. They bring it up to about the 33-yard line. And there's a flag on the play. A flag on the kickoff return. Jets will be 0-3 and Tampa will move to 3-0. And it's a penalty on the returning team because the Jets, they can't just bring it out to the 33. So they back them up to the 28-yard line, 1st and 10. And they give it to the running back who picks up 1 yard on the run. All right. 2nd and 9 coming up for the Jets. Can the Jets go 3-0 yet again? Is the question. And they go for the screen, throw, pick up a few yards, but not a first down, that's for sure. So it's going to be 3rd and 4 coming up. Will the Jets go 3-0 once again? Or can they pull off the 4 yards and get the first down? Or will Taylor throw another pick? Oh, nice grab, first down, New York. So the Jets pull off the first down. A lot of people were thinking they wouldn't get it done. And there we see Dean, who had the pick 6 earlier today. And they give it to the running back. And the running back picks up about 2 or 3 yards. Hall just cannot get it going in the run game. Not that Tampa has been that much better in the run game. So here we go, 2nd and 6. There's another throw, another screen, and they will not get the first down. So, I mean, Breece Hall, 7 carries for 23 yards. Not good. And then you got Bucky Irving on the other side, 17 carries for 40 yards. All right, here we go. 3rd and 2 coming up. And, the quarterback, Taylor, will run for the first down and get it himself. Nice run by the quarterback. Picks up the first down. And he breaks the tackle to gain the first down. Picks up a few yards after breaking the tackle as well. So 1st and 10 coming up. And they give it right back to the running back And the running back picks up 1 yard. 1 yard. And the Jets give him no leeway to go on a run at all. And the one run he had in the first quarter where he picked up over 10 yards was called back for a holding. So 2nd and 9, and they give it to the running back again, and he loses yards. I don't think the Jets understand that they can't run the ball. And another loss. They lose 3 yards on that run. And there's under a minute to go in the third quarter. So 3rd and 12 coming up here. And Taylor pulls back, launches it. Oh, I dropped the ball. It went right off his hands. That is brutal. That was a huge play. That would have been a first down plus. And he can't catch the ball. Absolutely pathetic. And it's 4th and 12. Are they going for it on 4th and 12? They go for it on 4th and 12, and they can't get it. They pick up about 9 yards. So it's a turnover on downs. So Tampa Bay is cruising in this one. Jalen Hurts, what is going on? The Rams taking it to the Eagles here. Eagles have come close. It's now 26-21 with a minute 30 left in the third. So the Eagles have gotten some points there. Matt Stafford, 10 of 19 for 119, 2 touchdowns and an interception. And then Jalen Hurts, 14 of 20, 148 yards and 2 touchdowns. Saquon Barkley, 13 carries for only 45 yards. So they've gotten A.J. Brown into the game. He's got a touchdown, 4 receptions for 61 yards. They need to get him going if they want a chance to make it back to the Super Bowl. A.J. Brown is going to be key. But as long as they finally get A.J. Brown back into the game, get him involved, their chances are drastically improving when they get him in. All right, here we go. They give it to Bucky. And Bucky picks up about 5 yards on that run. Excuse me, no, they've got White in the game now, so he picks up 5 yards. on the run. So it looks like Irving and White going back and forth. Yeah, Baker Mayfield taking the team to a 3-0 start. And that will do it for the third quarter. So 1 quarter remains. The Riz. Let's take a peek here and see. So Packers still up 10-0. Panthers now up 20-0. Absolutely crushing them. Steelers now have the ball up 14-7 on the Patriots. Commanders up 33-10 on the Raiders. Not surprising. Jaguars still up 10-3 on the Texans. Bengals are getting absolutely mollywopped. Down 41-3 to the Vikings. The Bengals, with their best start in years, Joe Burrow goes down. It may be all downhill from there. So now it's just about draining the clock if you're the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I mean, there's a quarter left, and you're up by 17. Three-score game. It's nothing but, unless you shit the bed and start turning the ball over on the regular, it's a Tampa Bay victory here. Incomplete pass. Incomplete. So 4th and 9 coming up. Another drop pass by the Bucks. They really should have caught that. Another drop. Evans has a couple drops as well. And the Bucks punt the ball. Fair catch. No. So 14 minutes and 6 seconds left in regulation. And it's all Tampa Bay. The New York Jets are the New York Jets. It is all Jets. 0-3, and looks like the Bucks will move to 3-0. So, Bucks are cruising. So are the Vikings. All the Patriots have tied the game at 14. Steelers, Patriots, 14 all. That game is very, very interesting. The Eagles and Rams. Eagles down 26-21, and that is at the end of the third quarter. Colts up 34-13 on the Titans. The Jaguars still up 10-3. Not much scoring going on there. The Texans have the ball. 1st and 10 at the Jacksonville 38. So you think the Texans can at least get a field goal, bringing it to within 4. They're going to need a touchdown. They can't take field goals. And the Packers still up 10-zip on the Browns with 9 minutes and 38 seconds to go. Cleveland, you do have a problem. All right, here we go. And Taylor will take it himself, run it, steps out of bounds with about 2 yards shy of the first down. No, 4 yards. 2nd and 4 coming up here. And there's a catch on the sidelines. They mark him in bounds, but it looks like they're going to mark him short of the first down. And we see A.J. Brown getting involved in the Eagles game. And that's all. They're going to give him the first down and a nice catch and pass. About an 8-yard pickup on there. No, they give him 9 yards. So 2nd and 1. So the Jets passing the ball around now, actually converting, another conversion, another first down, just shy of reaching midfield on that reception. All right, here we go. 1st and 10, midfield. They mark him at their own 48-yard line. Taylor 17 of 24 for 102 yards and an interception. Another pass, another completion, and might be another first down there. So where was this in the first half? First quarter, there was so many penalties. So yeah, they give him the first down, and they give it to the running back, the running back looks like they may have picked up a first down there. No, they only give him 9 yards. So it's going to be 2nd and 1 here. And they give it to the running back, who will definitely pick up a first down with that run. So the current drive, 7 plays and 57 yards for the Jets. They fake it. Oh, nice catch. And he stays inbounds. First down, New York. So New York really moving the ball, but it's a little too late. Another first down. They're on the 11-yard line. And then right off the hands of the receiver, incomplete. All right, Taylor backs up. He throws it. It's a catch. It's a touchdown. So Garrett Wilson with the reception, and the Jets with a touchdown. So Garrett all alone in the middle of the field. Taylor finds him. And the extra point attempt is coming up here. And the extra point is good. So the Jets now only down by 10. Still 10 points, but much better than 17. With 10 minutes and 15 seconds left to go in regulation. See what else is going on here. The Patriots now have the ball at 14 all, and it's 1st and 10 on the Pittsburgh 36-yard line. The Patriots, are they going to upset the Steelers? Drake May, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, 235 yards. And Aaron Rodgers, 89 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Very, very interesting there. Metcalf still at 3 receptions for 32 yards and a touchdown. Hunter Henry, 6 receptions for 72 yards. Stephon Diggs, 3 receptions for 23 yards. Hunter Henry has 2 touchdowns. So the 2 touchdowns Drake May has thrown have both gone to Hunter Henry. Drake May starting to play well. Let's see. The Rams have possession of the ball up 26-21. Stafford, 148 yards with 2 touchdowns and a pick. And Jalen Hurts, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, 154 yards. So that game is very, very close. And there is the kickoff. And here comes Tampa Bay bringing the ball back. Brings it up to about the 28-yard line as Baker Mayfield and the offense will come out on the field. As we see Winfield Jr. and Levante David discussing something on the sidelines. Baker fakes it to the running back, throws it downfield. It's a catch. And number 17 picks up the first down. So first down, Tampa Bay. And they give it to the running back. And the running back will cross the line for the first down. So Irving picks up another 10 yards. And it's another first down, Tampa Bay. So Irving Irving, 18 rushes for 51 yards today. And they go right back to him. And he picks up about 3 yards on that run. So the clock is ticking away on the Jets. So 2nd and 7 coming up here. Baker keeps it himself. He throws it, first down. So Mike Evans catches the ball for the first down there. All right, 1st and 10. And Tampa Bay gives it to the running back. And he's going to lose a yard on that run. Lizard Lick Road. The Lick Sports Lounge and Bar. The Lick. What a name. All right, so 2nd and 11 here for the Buccaneers. Oh, Gardner's coming out of the game with an injury. That is absolutely terrible for the Jets. And he takes a seat on the bench. So they're checking on Gardner on the sidelines as the clock continues to run down to about 6.5 minutes. And there's a flag on the play, so the clock stops immediately. And let's see where the flag. Oh, it's an offense. So a penalty on the Buccaneers for a false start. Oh no, Evans is limping. Uh-oh. Mike Evans limping to the sidelines. That is not good, especially when Godwin is still not back. Mike Evans just trying to walk it off like the champ he is. And here we go, 3rd and 16. Baker launches it. Oh, incomplete off the hands of number 81. But he cannot bring it in, so it's going to be 4th down. That was close. Almost made a one-hand grab, but it was not meant to be. So they were going to go for a 55-yard field goal attempt. And the field goal is good. But there's a flag on the play. Let's wait. Oh, it looks like it was on the defense. So it was on the Jets, but they decline it, so it's 3 more points for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tampa Bay cruising, but it is the Jets, so you can't be that excited. So the Browns have kicked a field goal, and the Packers are up 10-3 in that game. Oh, and that game is pretty much over. According to the clock, there's only a couple seconds left. So Jordan Love was 17 of 23 for 165 yards, 1 touchdown. Josh Jacobs, 13 carries, only got 28 yards. And then you have the Cleveland Browns with your boy Joe Flacco, 19 of 32, 131 yards. No touchdowns, but he did throw a pick. So, and the Vikings up 48-3 on the Bengals. Bengals, sorry for your loss. Losing Joe Burrow may ruin your season. All right, so the Steelers and Patriots. Steelers now up 21-14. So it looks like Aaron Rodgers throws another touchdown pass. So Kenneth Greenwell, the 1-yard touchdown run, and that will give them the lead with 2 minutes and 16 seconds left. Can Drake May make a comeback in the last 2 minutes of that game? And here comes the Jets. And the Jets bring it back up to about the 28-yard line. So the clock stops. Oh, Mike Evans with a hamstring. He is out. That is not, hamstring injuries are brutal to deal with. So Mike Evans will not return. There's only 6 minutes and 6 seconds left in the game. So 26-13, 6:06 left in regulation. Taylor has the ball. He throws it, and first down, Jets. Cowboys and Bears coming up next. Also, Chargers, I believe, play the Broncos, which should be an interesting game. Oh, Taylor sacked, and that's going to be a big loss. Why do you not just throw the ball away and get sacked? And Taylor launches it, and is that a pick? Oh, there's a flag on the play. And they say Dean. Does Dean get the interception, or is that, did he not have the ball? And Sauce Gardner heading to the locker room, another injury. So they call a pass interference. And it's going to be an automatic first down for the Jets. So Dean did catch it for the interception, but he also committed the pass interference. So he will not get his second interception today. All right. First and 10 at the 45-yard line, and there's a flag on the play. It's a false start on the offense. The Jets continue being the Jets all day long. So 1st and 15 coming up here. So Taylor steps back, and Taylor is going to be sacked. Man, what a pathetic team this is to watch. Vita Vea, you're the man. Oh, is there an injury here? Taylor, what are you doing? You're not Patrick Mahomes here. Oh, there's a Buccaneers player down. Not sure who it is. And we got an injury timeout. So Tampa Bay, one of their players is being checked on the field. Giants and Chiefs later tonight. Can the Giants pull off the impossible and pull off the victory? Or will the Chiefs get on track? All right. So at this point, it's just clock. It's just watching the clock die down. All right, 2nd and 18 here for the Jets. And Taylor, oh, nice throw, nice catch. Oh, looks like he might have picked up the first down there. Yes, they give him the first down. So the catch, and he picks up about 10 yards after the catch. So 1st and 10 for the Jets. Oh, no, no, they mark him short. They now change it to 3rd and 1 with 4 minutes, 43 seconds left in the game. No, they changed it again. It is a first down. So they said first down, then third down, and now it's a first down. Referees are confusing themselves. So what are they going to do here? All right, there's Taylor, backs up. Another catch, another pass, another New York first down. So the Jets pick up yet another first down. Play till the end, even if you know you're not going to pick up the dub. Clock is at about 4 minutes and 10 seconds left. Garrett Wilson is back on the field. And there's a pickup. Looks like Wilson catches the ball there, picks up 7 or 8 yards on that. Oh no, they give him 9 yards on that reception. So 2nd and 1 coming up here. And Taylor is running. He's going to run and pick up the first down himself. He's going to get inside the 10-yard line with that run. So here we go. 1st and goal on the 9-yard line. No, incomplete pass. So it's going to be 2nd and goal coming up here. No, it was a reception. So they are 2nd and goal coming up here. 5-yard line. There's the pass, and it's incomplete in the end zone. So it will be 3rd and goal coming up here. And the Jets probably should have caught that ball, but there's been tons of drops here today. So 3rd and goal coming up here. And another incomplete pass. So it's going to be 4th and goal here. Threw it into double coverage. So 3 minutes and 46 seconds. 4th and goal. And Taylor throws it, and it's good. It's a touchdown. So Alan Lazard picks up the touchdown with 3 minutes and 40 seconds left to go. Looks like they're going to review the play. So the play is under review. So it may not even be a touchdown. So this is interesting. Is there enough for them to overturn the play here. The Tampa crowd says, oh yeah, there is enough. So the scoring is under review. So the Jets, their coach yelling at one of the referees on the sideline saying that's a touchdown. But is there enough evidence for them to overturn the touchdown and take the points away? The Tampa crowd, very confident. Here comes the call. The ruling stands. It is a touchdown, New York Jets. It definitely hits the field, but he's got it up against his knees. So it's a debatable, but it doesn't matter because, well, actually, here comes the field goal attempt, and it's good. So it is 26-20. 6-point game. 11 plays, 73 yards in 2 minutes and 26 seconds. So the Jets trying to rise from the ashes, only down by 6 points with 3 minutes, 40 seconds left to go in regulation, and they have all three timeouts, as does the Buccaneers. So here we go. And Buccaneers will take a knee in the end zone for a touchback. So it will come down to this. 1st and 10, Buccaneers up by 6. Both teams, all timeouts remaining. All right, they're on the 35-yard line. Baker Mayfield gives it to the running back, who picks up about 2 or 3 yards on that run. And the Jets use their first timeout. Ooh, here we go. Oh, the Eagles with the touchdown, Devontae Smith. And they take a 1-point lead with 40 seconds left to go. Wow. In 40 seconds, can the Rams get downfield and kick a field goal to win? Matthew Stafford, it's all up to you. But in this game, it's all up to Baker Mayfield. Mayfield keeps the ball. He's going to run it himself. Oh, Baker Mayfield runs for like 30 yards. What a run by Shake and Bake. Baker Mayfield with the massive run. So that pretty much could seal the deal as the Jets use their second timeout. Stops the clock with 3 minutes and 17 seconds. But Mayfield pretty much seals the deal with that run, puts them in field goal range. And they give it to Irving, who runs for about 2 or 3 yards there. And the Jets do not use their final timeout here. And the tight end Keft is limping to the sidelines. Another injury. All right, 2nd and 7 coming up here. And they give it to the running back again, who picks up about another 2 yards. And the Jets use their final timeout. So the Jets are out of timeouts here. So it's 3rd and 5, so they'll probably run the ball. That'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Then they'll kick the field goal, go up by 2 scores, and that will pretty much seal the deal. Here we go. What is this? Tampa Bay uses a timeout here. So Tampa Bay uses their first timeout. So hamster thrower, you say go Jets. Off to a rough 0-3 start to the season, it looks like they're going to be. Not feeling spicy, shall we say. And they run the ball, come up short of the first down. But that will take us to the 2-minute warning. So 2-minute warning coming up here. And the Buccaneers will kick a field goal after the 2-minute warning, which should pretty much seal the deal. The question is, can the Rams get downfield with only a few seconds left and kick a field goal. Patriots still down by 7 points. The Bengals absolutely got trounced 48-10. The Jaguars up 17-10 over the Texans. Wait, did the Browns come back and beat the Packers? Oh my goodness, the Browns came back and beat the Packers. Unbelievable. Steelers pick up the victory. That game is final. The Eagles pick up the victory over the Rams. That is final as well. All right. So there's a flag on the play. So the Buccaneers tried to draw them offside, unsuccessful. I cannot believe the Packers lost. If you go to a website called, what's it called? VIP dot, it's like VIP, just type in VIP BOX on Google. It'll take you to a website where you can pretty much watch all the football games for free. Oh, oh my goodness. No way. The Jets, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The Jets blocked the field goal and took it all the way for a touchdown. The game is tied. Oh, holy shit. I cannot believe what I just saw. They blocked the field goal, grabbed the ball, and ended up in the end zone. Oh my goodness. And the field goal is good. Unbelievable. The Jets are up by a point. The Jets have taken the lead. The Bucks are down by a point. This is absolutely unbelievable. This is absolutely insane. And here's the kickoff. It's Baker Mayfield. Can he pull it off? Here comes the Bucks. And they get up to about the 33-yard line. Tampa Bay has 2 timeouts remaining. So the exact same thing happened with the Rams and Eagles. They blocked a field goal and took it to the house. This is unbelievable. No, just go to Google and type in VIPBOX. Oh, he overshot him. He was all alone and he could have scored, and Baker overshot him. This is unbelievable. Unbelievable. All alone, and Baker overshot him by a couple feet. Mayfield realizes probably could have put the game away with that throw. Baker throws it again, and that's a nice grab, and that is going to put them very close to field goal range, if not in field goal range. Number 2 with another grab. This game is heating up. The Jets with the 1-point lead off the field goal block. And now you just give it to Bucky and let him run the ball. That is going to be incomplete. I think it was out of bounds. I don't know why they didn't run the ball there. So it's going to be 2nd and 10 coming up here. What happened there? So it looks like Tampa Bay is going to challenge the previous play of a catch. They think it's a catch. Tampa Bay thinks that's a catch. Did he get both feet inside is the question. So no. The crowd is letting them hear it. So it's going to be 2nd and 10 coming up here. Second and 10. They give it. Oh, first down, Buccaneers inside the 20. And the Jets do not have any timeouts to stop the clock. And we've got an injured Jets player limping on the field. So Baker will try and do another game-winning drive to pick up the dub. So week 1 and week 2, Baker with the game-winning touchdown drives. And he's looking for another one against the Jets. And they run it. And the running back basically gets back to the line of scrimmage. Clock is 30 seconds left. The Jets 1-144-1 when trailing by 17 points. Can they pull it off? Can they stop the Buccaneers? Baker 18 of 27 for 213 yards. And Tampa Bay calls their final timeout with 3 seconds remaining. So no timeouts left. Can the Jets block another field goal attempt? This would be absolutely crazy. All right, here we go. Here comes the field goal kick. And the kick is good. And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers win with no time on the clock. They pick up the victory 29-27. What a comeback by the Jets. And then another game-winning drive for Baker Mayfield and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. What a victory. And that is it. Tampa Bay moves to 3-0. And the Jets move to 0-3. Not surprising. And the Packers, I cannot believe the Packers took an L today. The score 29-27 for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. What is this here? The Bengals lose 48-10. The Colts beat the Titans 41-20. The Jaguars beat the Titans 17-10. The Commanders beat the Raiders 41-24. The Eagles beat the Rams 33-26. Steelers beat the Patriots 21-14. The Falcons lose to the Panthers 30-0. Absolute shutout. And the Browns beat the Packers 13-10. 13-10. And that is it, folks. Hope you all enjoyed it. I'll catch you tonight for the Giants against the Chiefs.